All right, so we're diving into some pretty mysterious waters this time.
Oh, yeah.
The Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood.
Definitely mysterious.
I got to admit, when I first heard the name, I had a pretty vivid picture in my head.
Oh, I bet.
Robes, rituals,
Mm,
maybe even pronouncements
yeah.
in some kind of ancient language that nobody understands.
Right, some lost language.
But then we started digging into the source material.
Yeah,
And
it's fascinating.
yeah, and it turns out they're surprisingly upfront
Mm-hmm.
about what they're not,
Yeah.
which I got to say is pretty intriguing.
Yeah, it is. And we have, we're lucky enough to have a really unique opportunity here.
Oh, yeah.
We're going straight to the source.
That's right.
We have this excerpt.
Straight from the horse's mouth, as they say.
Exactly. It's called Dispelling Misconceptions, What the Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood is Not.
Catchy title.
It is, and it's written by Waxira,
What's here?
who is the founder
Okay.
and grandmaster of the Brotherhood.
So really no better authority on what they are not.
Right. It's almost like they knew everyone was going to have these questions.
But they anticipated the raised eyebrow.
Exactly.
So, okay, let's jump right in.
Yeah.
First, misconception they tackle right off the bat.
Okay.
They are not
Mm.
a religious institution.
Right.
Now, that's a big one.
Yeah, that is.
Because when you hear a name like Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood,
Yeah.
I think it's natural to assume
You would.
there's some kind of religious element.
Yeah, some kind of dogma.
So what does their spirituality look like then?
Right. Well, it's a bit of a head scratcher at first.
Yeah.
But they seem to be emphasizing a more universal spirituality.
Universal. Okay.
Yeah, so like they're pulling threads from different traditions.
Okay, so they're drawing inspiration
Yeah, exactly.
from various sources.
Mhm.
So you have like Buddhism, Sufism.
Right. Those are the ones that they mention specifically.
They even hint at some Gnostic ideas.
Yeah. There's some of that in there.
But here's the key.
Yeah.
Without the rigid dogma
Right.
that we usually associate with organized religion.
Exactly.
So less about reciting specific prayers
Right.
and more about finding your own path
Yeah.
through all these different philosophies.
Exactly.
Now, I can see the appeal there,
Yeah.
but wouldn't that make it difficult
Okay.
to, actually practice anything concrete?
Yeah, that's where things get even more interesting.
Okay.
They talk about this idea of a personal inner temple.
An inner temple?
Yeah, so a space within yourself.
Okay.
For reflection.
So like a metaphorical space.
Exactly. A metaphorical space for reflection and for connection with universal energy.
Okay, so however you conceive of that.
Exactly. However that works for you.
So it's very personalized.
Mm-hmm.
And they do mention some specific practices like
Yeah.
meditation
Mm-hmm.
and energy work,
Right.
but they emphasize adaptation rather than, sticking to a single method.
Yeah. So it's very much a choose your own adventure kind of spirituality.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Choose your own adventure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but that brings up another concern, especially when we're talking about groups like this.
Okay.
They're adamant that they're not a cult.
Big one. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge. How do they even begin to differentiate themselves from that?
Well, they're really big on critical thinking.
Okay.
They actually say question everything.
Question everything.
Yeah. They encourage debate.
Wow.
They encourage challenge.
Okay.
Even dissent is welcome.
That's pretty unusual.
It is. And there's this one passage where Waxira specifically says, blind faith is anathema to true spiritual growth.
Wow. Strong words.
Right.
Definitely not something you'd expect to hear from a cult leader.
Yeah, not at all.
So it seems like they're really leaning hard into individual autonomy and self-discovery.
Right. Encouraging people to think for themselves.
Which brings us to another point they make about their identity.
Okay.
They're very clear that they're not
Mm-hmm.
exclusive or elitist.
Right.
Honestly, this is the one that surprised me the most.
Yeah. It is pretty striking.
Because again, when you hear a name like
Mm-hmm.
Sacred Atlantean Brotherhood,
Yeah, you think of like a secret society.
you do.
Only for the chosen few.
Right, but they're saying that's not the case at all.
Not at all.
They say the only prerequisite
Yes.
is a genuine desire for spiritual growth.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
No specific background,
Yep.
no lineage,
Right.
no, you had to be born into the right family.
No special bloodline.
Nothing like that.
Nope.
They even use the phrase
Oh, yeah.
radical inclusivity.
Radical inclusivity. They're very proud of that.
Okay, so anyone is welcome.
Seems like it.
But then that raises the question.
Okay.
If everyone's welcome,
Mm-hmm.
if there's no strict doctrine,
Right.
how do they maintain any sense of cohesion as a group?
Right.
Who's leading the charge, so to speak?
That brings us to their next point.
Okay.
They're very clear that they're not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A power structure
Right.
in the traditional sense.
Exactly. And so they describe this model,
Of shared leadership.
shared leadership.
Yeah, so Individuals can step up
Okay.
based on their skills and experience, but it's always with the understanding
Okay.
that it's about service,
Not authority.
not authority.
Interesting.
Decisions are made through council.
Council.
Yeah, where all members have a voice.
Okay, so it's a very horizontal structure, more like a collective
Right.
than a top-down pyramid.
Exactly.
I'm imagining, though,
Yeah.
that must lead to some pretty intense discussions.
Oh, they acknowledge that.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. They talk about having spirited debates,
Spirited, okay.
and they have a process
Okay.
for conflict resolution that's based on open communication
Okay.
and compromise.
Okay, so everyone has a voice.
Yeah. And they actually say, you know, it's messy,
Sure.
but ultimately they think it's more beneficial
Okay.
for everyone's growth.
Interesting. So, no gurus on pedestals,
Yeah.
no unquestionable pronouncements.
Nope. And their final not statement really brings things down to earth.
Okay.
This is not about escaping reality.
Right.
In fact, they emphasize that their teachings are designed
Yeah.
to empower individuals to engage more fully with the world,
Exactly. Not to retreat from it.
not to hide away.
Right.
They talk about facing challenges with
Yeah.
wisdom and compassion, using their practices
Yeah.
to navigate the ups and downs of daily life.
Exactly.
So no hiding away in ashrams.
Right.
Instead, they're taking those spiritual insights and applying them to everything.
Yeah, to their relationships.
To their career choices, to
Yep.
social activism.
Exactly. They see spiritual growth as
Yeah.
deeply intertwined with
Yeah.
personal and societal transformation.
It's really a different way of looking at spirituality.
It is.
It's almost like they're flipping the script
Yeah.
on a lot of our assumptions. We started with a mystery,
We did.
and now we're left with a picture that's much more complex and, frankly, way more interesting.
Yeah, and I think that's their point.
You think so?
Yeah, they want to challenge those preconceived notions.
By telling us what they're not.
Exactly.
Make us think a little bit.
Yeah.
So if the Brotherhood isn't defined by these knots,
Right.
what is at their core?
What are they actually working toward?
Yeah, what's the ultimate goal?
That's the real question, I think.
That's the question.
Yeah. For listeners to ponder
Yeah.
as they continue to explore and learn more.
A lot to think about.
Yeah, it is.
It's like they've given us a key, but we have to find the right door to unlock.
Exactly.
I don't know about you, but I'm definitely intrigued to learn more.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.